Alrighty guys, Isaac here bringing you the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. It's going to be part 2 of 2 for the Standard Edition. If you guys are looking for the Pocket Edition, it will be linked in the description down below. Alright, so last time we met, we just finished the boss fight, right? So you have two options here actually. Alright, so you can either go straight above you for a 5-fist difficulty fight, a little bit more points, a little bit more greedy, right? Or you can go over here for a 4-fist difficulty. It's the same damn fight, right? It's just difficulty difference. So this one's going to be slightly easier. So you 100% can choose what is your team looking like is basically my question to you. I'm going to be greedy. 5-fist difficulty fight. It's the same damn units. Might as well. All right, so this is the team formation we got going on right here. I'm not saying it's going to be incredibly difficult, but I do want to take out a purple. Do want to take out a red. And I think these are just the best options right here, right? Because we're about to put our high tier units through the ringer since you want to get as much boost from them as possible from fight 15 onwards. Alright, so cover changes on this fight are not bad at all. So Jiren, first of all, he does have a strike cover for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? And then the Broly, he also has a strike cover for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So those two are high priorities, so you really shouldn't be proccing that in the first place. First thing we do have to do here is kill this Frieza, right? For strike teams, that's not necessarily your highest priority. For blast teams, 100% it is. Because once we blast him, he mitigates. He gets 100% to special move gauge. I want to avoid getting hit by that. He has somewhat of a low key resource speed, so most of the time you can make that happen. After him, Jiren, he's pretty strong. He's tanky. He's stunning us turn 1. Very annoying. Then definitely the Broly. The Legends Limited Broly, then you can go for this Green Goku, the Yellow Bojack, and then this guy at the end because he is getting buffs up to 2 times once you hit him. Alright, so easy fight. We did burn a buttload of our super attacks, but it's okay. Our hard fights for this half of the board aren't until 24 and 25. So we have a good amount of time to kind of like line up our super attacks with those fights. So next is going to be straight above you, 5-fist difficulty fight against Universe 6. Alright, so this is what we're going to do right here. So this guy on backup, this guy on backup. So now we're at fight 15. You do want to put your boost characters on the board, right? So we got this bad boy, and then we got this bad boy. With Piccolo, you don't see me putting him next to Super Baby 2. I kind of want to get this ability to proc where we want his health to be below 70%. Obviously, if he goes further than that, I'm going to start putting him next to Super Baby 2. But I actually think that he's a little bit more durable than my Ultra Cell, surprisingly enough. That fight, we did luck out too. Hit has cover changes behind him, and he's in range of nobody. So you guys are all good. All right, so easily the first and the most highest priority is going to be the Ultra Hit, right? And then we're going to go ahead and go for the Kale and Caulifla. And then after that, we can go for the Kefla because she's going to debuff us on turn 3, I believe it is. Kabba's debuffing us. And then the low priorities is definitely going to be the Vados and the Champa. Alright, super freaking easy fight, right? Absolutely love to see it. 3 million points, 3.1 million points, got the full kill. We did burn some super attacks there again. We used it with the Cell and then with the Piccolo Jr. Again, our hard fights aren't really till the end of the board, so that's okay. Alright, so next stop on the path is going to be to the right of you, 4-fist difficulty fight against the second coming fight. And I'm pretty sure we did this on the first half. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Just put a green on backup, and then we'll just save that super attack. We don't necessarily need it for this fight. I don't think it's that difficult of a fight. Alright, so that fight is, I think this fight's definitely more tough for a strike-based team, right? Because Broly, he does have a strike cover for Videl and for the Goten. Videl also has a strike cover available to her. She has a strike cover for the Broly and for the Goten. And then this Gohan has he has a non-health gated blast and strike cover for the row behind him and a little extra spot over here. So he has it for the Goku and the Broly. So Broly's heavily protected. So this fight is actually a little bit different than the one that we had on the first half. First half, I believe, had the Kid Trunks, the yellow one. And then I believe it had the newer yellow Goku from the second cut, the one that's actually doing the Kamehameha. The attack order shouldn't be too difficult, though. We still go for the Broly first, right? And then we'll go for the Videl into this guy. Then we can go for this death buffer at this guy because he's getting all his stuff below 50% HP. And then this guy at the very end because he has the barrier mechanic. Plus, once he pops that barrier, you get debuffed. So pretty easy fight right there, right? Again, we did not need to sell super attack, 4.4 million. This guy is taking a little bit of damage, but that's also why we're keeping him right next to Super Baby 2. Alright, so next fight is straight above you, 4th difficulty fight. This should be super easy. Alright, so this is going to be our team formation, same backup members as last time. Boot Tank's on the super tile, and then want to keep these two on the healing space, right? Hopefully this guy takes a little bit of damage, would be cool. So a couple of cover changes right here, or actually, well, not really. Piccolo does have strike cover typically, but he's in range of nobody. Bulma does have a non-health gated strike cover for the Whis though, so do have to be careful about that, I guess, for strike teams, right? Most of the time you're going for Whis first anyways, Whis or Piccolo, so don't really have time to kill Bulma before. So attack order, I do want to go for double purples first. So Whis stunner on turn 2, Piccolo debuffer, Beerus debuffer, then this guy is going to have some decent damage. Then we can go for the shallot and then Bulma at the end. Yeah, ridiculously easy fight right there. Like if you needed a chance to heal, that was definitely the place to give it at right there. 4.5 million, got a super attack with Super Baby 2, which is alright. Right, it's not too impactful, but we'll take it. Next is straight above you, 5th difficulty against this kind of like Cell Saga. Right, so I don't really have to say much here, right? There's 3 greens, don't really need the blues on board. I mean, even though this is a guaranteed super attack, this guy's also guaranteed super attack. We don't need the blues on board. So in this fight, the only cover change, or it's a cover rescue. Obviously, the IT Goku is just to his left, so it's going to be this spot right here, on to the Gohan. All right, so attack order here. What I do want to, this is going to be a little bit counterintuitive, kind of going against the grain here. We're going to go for this guy first, just because I want to get the yellow unit out of the way. I have double purples on here. Killing that Vegeta is going to buff up the Super Trunks. Instead of going for the Super Trunks next, I am going to go for this Gohan. Right, I'm going to go for him, and then I can go for the Trunks. Then I can go for the IT Goku, because he does have a cover rescue. I just don't know for who. And then we can go ahead and go for the EXs last. All right, super easy fight right there. Something that I definitely did glance over is So I knew this Trunks got buffs if Vegeta unit dies. He straight up super attacked me. He super attacked this cell specifically. Didn't do too much, but definitely interesting to see, I guess. I don't know. This is still an easy fight regardless, even if we ate that super attack. But I guess what I should have done is go for him first, especially because my Reds attack first, and then just go for the Trunks rather than sniping the Gohan with the super attack from Cell. Either or, I think it's fine. But actually you have kind of like a little cross in the road, right? You can either go to the left and go onto this fight, which we did encounter earlier on, or we can go ahead and go for this fight for a little bit less points, but it is really, really easy. Let's go ahead and just do this just for more points, honestly. All right, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. Take out a purple, take out a yellow, and we're good to go. And we already know the attack order for this team, right? So Pan does have a strike cover change for nobody. Red Beast does have a cover change only at turn 4, right? Once he's transformed. We're not going to give him the chance to transform. You don't have to worry about that. But with that being said, we do go for the Pan first into the Beast Gohan. Then I will go for the Goten, the Videl, Hercule, and then Goku at the very end. Okay, I'm a little bit sad. Cell popped off 2 super attacks. We easily could have just saved that last one, though. He did it like turn 4, right? Just keeping that super attack because he attacks so fast. He's always first. Him having a super attack is probably the most important thing, especially for the harder fights. Thankfully, I mean, don't have to deal with that until the end. Next is going to be straight above you, 5th difficulty fight Mohawks. We did this one too. So this is the team formation right here. So these guys on backup, and then the bottom row is cleared because of the Zama's debuffs. So we already know that 16 has a strike cover for Supreme Kai and for the Raccoon. And then the Supreme Kai has a strike cover for nobody. For attack order, we will be going for this guy first into the green unit right here. And then we can go for Beto, Nappa, Raccoon, and then Zamasu at the end. Super easy fight. Mohawks usually is a pretty easy walk through the woods, right? So we got a super attack built up with this guy. 8.7 mil. Easy. Next, once again, is going to be straight above you. 4th difficult. Look at this. Same thing, right? Same plan. So same backup members. I just moved these guys up here to this row so Bootinks can still get the upgraded special move. Remember, this guy doesn't need to be on the yellow tile to get the ultimate arts because there's a Saiyan enemy, or it has to be Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan. And the attack order does not change here. So still going to be this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then this guy. So 4th difficulty, right? So it's going to be a little bit easier than the first time around, or well, from the last fight. So 8.1 million, and no issue at all. Next is going to be to Lefty, 5S difficulty. It is against a future. I don't think we've come across this one in this season yet. So we're pretty close to the end, so I think we're gonna permabench Super Baby 2. I mean, there's not any huge benefit because since I have 4 C tiers, so 2 C tiers are going to be on board anyways. So that's gonna hurt my points a little bit, right? But what we can do is kind of just maximize our damage, right? Because we're not really looking for survival at this point in time. We're kind of just throwing everything at the enemy that we possibly can. For this one, we'll just go ahead and put this guy out here, and we'll put this guy out here as well. So for attack order here, since my reds and my green attack first, I kind of want to just go for this guy, get him out of the way, right? He's kind of a non-factor, but still, let's go and get him out of the way. Then the trunks, right? Because he's getting stronger per dead ally. Then we can go for Green Mai because she's stunning us at the end of turn 2, leading into turn 3. Then we can go for the supporter Mai, Red Zamasu, and then this guy at the end because of death buffs. Alright, super easy fight right there. There's no cover changes involved. 10 million, full kill, and we got the super attack with this guy, which is actually super duper goated. We're going to save that. Next is to the right of you, 3-fist difficulty fights. Not worried about, I think we fought this one in the very beginning, if I remember correctly. So this is what we're going to use right here. We're just going to thug it out. Let's save these super attacks for the last couple of fights, right? So attack order, of course, going to be the Ultra unit, and then this guy since he's a super attacker, then the Frieza because of transformation stats, and just because of my purple cell is like very susceptible to damage, let's get the yellow unit out of the way. Then we can go for the Godku and the Vegeta. Alright, so pretty easy. 3-fist difficulty, dude. 3-fist difficulty. Should have no issue at all. So next fight is to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against this fight. So it's fights like this is going to be rough, right? It's fights like this that are 100% rough. So this is the team formation we're going to use right here. I don't want to bring in double purples, especially something like the Ultra UI Goku. Even with the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, he's going to do a lot of damage, right? This guy is going to get hit hard. I think it is appropriate for me to bring in the Cell. He's going to build up that super attack pretty fast. And then everything else looks good here. So lots of cover changes going on right here, right? So Go Frieza does have a strike cover for the Beerus right here, and then the MUI Goku, the red one, he has a strike / blast cover for Ultra UI Goku and the Jiren, which is super unfortunate. Those are high priorities, right? And then the Evo Vegeta, he has a blast cover for Ultra UI Goku and for the purple Jiren, which sucks because we are a blast-based team. And then the Jiren, he has a stun plus a strike cover for the Vegeta and the Beerus over here. So lots of stuff going on. So attack order, dude, this is going to be risky. So Ultra Cell's ultimate arting, right? He's going to be faster than Ultra UI Goku, I'm pretty sure. If this doesn't kill him, we're going to get super attacked by the Ultra Goku. So we will report back when the time comes. After that, I think we go for the Beerus since Cell's gonna super attack, and so is the blue Boo Tanks, and then we can go for the other yellow into the tag unit, MUI, and then Jiren at the end. Alright. Yeah, that's a tough one, bro. 12 million is good. A lot of damage taken. Cell has his super attack right back, which is huge. That's exactly what I want. My Cell is, in fact, not faster than Ultra Instinct Goku, by the way. And he did not one-shot him with his ult. I mean, it's a 5-fist difficulty, right? He's 5 stars right here. Let's try it again. All right, so last fight is straight ahead of you. 4-fist difficulty fight against this bad boy. And I am going to be using the same team formation. So this guy on backup, this guy on backup, this guy with the ultimate arts. And honestly, I kind of want to do what I did last time. I feel like it worked pretty well. This is a 4-fist difficulty rather than the 5-fist. I think the Ultra Cell super attack is going, or ultimate arts is going to kill him this time around. He's still 5-star, but and then we can still go ahead and go for the Beerus, the Vegeta, the Go Frieza, Mui, and then this guy. So Cell finished it, no rush needed. Ultra Cell finished it off with he got 2 super attacks. He's just so goated, bro. When stuff like that happens, especially like that's the perfect finish right there, right? This time around, the Ultra Cell did get the full kill onto the Ultra Goku. That being said, that's going to wrap up the season. Let's see where we end off on the leaderboard. So right now, sitting at 107 million points, that's going to land us at rank 844. That's going to drop quite a bit, right? We just barely got the last bit of TP a couple hours, at least at the time of recording. So that's definitely going to drop. But we are absolutely chilling. Regeneration still killing it to this day, bro. Since day one, honestly, since day one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section where you guys ended up on the leaderboard as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.